You are listening to Off the Rail with Mr. Byron Lanham, the man with the word, the bird. I am your friendly neighborhood center. Who wants to run the set? I got next.
Did I just stutter or something? Did I just stutter? A few minutes ago it was like a pool hole, this motherfucker. Now it's as quiet as a church. Rack 'em.
Welcome. I'd like to thank everyone for listening in, tuning in. You are listening to Off the Rail. He is and always will be Mr. Byron Lanham.
What it is.
We got the man with the bird. The bird.
With the bird?
With the bird, he's got a word.
It can be the bird.
He's got a word or two. And I, myself, am your friendly neighborhood center. We got a special one for you. We have the little bro, the Ezekiel 24:17, Mr. Ezekiel Briceno. I forgot your name there for a minute. AKA Latino Heat. Latino Heat. How's it going?
Hold on, Lee.
So how old are you?
I mean, I don't know how old you are. You have to answer that question before I answer.
You want me to? Want me to tell you how old I am? I'm 35.
You're 35?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You little kid. Get out of here. Don't ever ask me that question.
Your turn.
Well, welcome to the show. The first actual, I think, no other than Jennifer, is the first actual family member on the Briceno side to come and do the show.
Because Mondo keeps ducking us.
Yeah, he's afraid that he's camera shy. What is
I used to see him on WWE all the time.
Oh, let me answer his question. I'm 40. So you a kid.
So I'm
You're
44.
a kid to me.
right?
5 years.
And
5 years older than me.
You're all right.
Yeah.
We're about the same age
Yeah.
and then center.
I'm
We won't talk.
I'm 32.
We won't talk about this.
Talking about
Huh?
over there.
Nah, that's a brother right there. So, cheers to that.
Oh,
What were you saying? What were you saying a second ago? What'd you ask me?
What's new?
What's new? Just here, man.
That,
Drinking some Modelo.
for the people in Lubbock that may not know you, this is Ezekiel Briceno. He is related to Mondo Briceno, Sandra Briceno. His dad used to play.
Mm-hmm.
He used to play back in the day. I actually knew their father before them. I used to play softball with the daddy. Give you an indication of how old I am.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
But there it is. There it is. There it
Yeah.
is. What bar do you play out of?
What bar do I play out of?
Yeah.
I play out of King Louis.
Out of King Louis.
Mira, I'm just gonna say this first off, okay?
Okay.
I learned this when I was in Austin, because I'm sure we'll talk about it. But I put fucking tajin on all the beers now.
All of them. Don't matter which one.
Don't matter which one.
Okay.
Don't matter which one. You give me a beer, make sure it has tajin, okay? And we have some Modelo. This guy got me one of the best fucking shirts I ever owned. I still have it today. It's a Modelo shirt.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
You are
And
welcome.
you can't do that little whistle I did. You can't either. Because you guys aren't Mexican.
My family's Mexican. Does that count? My grandfather was from Chihuahua, Mexico.
Okay, so you can go like. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's-
Yeah, I can't go.
A partial.
I wasn't even going to try.
You can't go full because
No.
you only have.
I wasn't even going to try.
No, but I play at King Louis. I've been back for about 6 months now.
Been back.
Mm-hmm.
In town.
In town.
Well, no, I know that. I know that.
You know that.
But the people on the
Were
other
you-
side of that camera don't know
Okay,
that.
well, people on the other side of the camera, I have been playing here for many, many years. And then I moved to Austin 3 years ago. Been playing out there. Then I have been back since June. So been back since June playing here. At the King Louis, I play for my sister-in-law's team, who does not play on my brother's team. It's kind of, it is what it is. But yeah,
It's probably for the sanctity of their marriage.
it probably is.
Nobody likes sleeping on the
wasn't-
couch, bro.
I was gonna, not gonna say, but gonna say, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Safety first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Your brother, Mr. Taylor Briceno?
Yeah.
Mr. Taylor Briceno?
Yeah, Taylor's husband. Taylor's
Yeah.
husband. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Taylor.
Oh yeah.
The,
Some people call him Batista,
Yeah, I used to watch him on Monday Night Raw a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
what this is.
He was in Guardians of the Galaxy, wasn't he?
He was in Guardians of the
Nothing
Galaxy.
goes over my head.
But you know what? I think it was you, or I'm pretty sure it was you, that gave me Latino heat, right?
I'm the one that gave pretty much everyone. I gave him Batista because when I first met him, I was playing out of the copper off of Q,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just introduced to league. We're all in. He came in, I want to say probably about a half a year after I started, and everybody kind of knew him already, and I'm like, who's this Batista looking motherfucker? Right? And of course, nobody really caught on to it at the time. Everybody's just, and then I got to know him a little bit better, and me and him and Leon Lopez,
Yeah.
rest in peace, which started hanging around a little bit more, and it was like, anyone ever tell you look like the fucking wrestler Batista? And he at the time he was like, no, but kind of ran with it after that,
Well, it's obvious. You just
Yeah.
put them
Yeah.
side by side.
I think it's gotten to a point where everybody thinks his last name is Batista.
Batista.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I sometimes have to be like, Mondo? Who's Mondo? Batista. That guy.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
Well, we're not talking about Mondo. He can
We're
get
not
his own
gonna-
fucking show. If he ever
That's
wants to,
right.
he can come and sit in his own.
I
his
asked him
fucking
about
show.
this. I'm in two seconds on this. All right. I
Right.
said, "Hey, when are you gonna? Have you done one yet?" He's like, "No," and I was like, "He's never been invited." So this is your shout out,
False.
big bro.
That's
As
bullshit.
I
That's
know.
false.
Bullshit.
Liar!
Mondo.
Everybody's calling
Mondo.
you out. I'm just saying.
Reminds
You-
me of the
you
Princess
know-
Bride.
Liar!
Liar!
The episode that Jennifer came in and took over.
Yeah, he was supposed to
He
be
was supposed
on the
to be
show.
on that show.
No. He was outside listening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole time.
And as soon as we cut,
We cut
cut off,
recording.
As soon as we
He came
finished, he
inside.
walked
as soon
in.
as we did we were here because we're not all there and sitting off. He came in. I was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "I was outside. I was just waiting for y'all to finish." So yeah, that camera might be. Hey, get your own segment. Don't worry.
Yeah,
dude.
get your
this
own
is this
segment.
is not. We're talking
Stupid
about
boy.
Latino Heat. Latino Heat came in not too long ago, actually, right? About a year ago. Was because they were playing each other
Yeah.
at the bars. That one of the ones I can't say, you can say it, but and they were kind of together, standing there together, and I was like, they do.
Yeah.
So I go and I look for the picture, and I wish I could bring it up. We're working on that technology. I'll bring it up where we can bring up the picture I'm looking at. But anyway, yeah, it's got a picture of Eddie Guerrero and
Right next
Dave
to- right
sitting
next
each
to
other, and I'm
Batista.
sitting there looking. I'm like, tell me I don't recognize this fucking picture. So I don't call it enough. We don't.
We don't. Say
We
that,
don't
but
carry it. We don't carry it as far as we did with your brother, but I'm
Yeah.
sure if we did, people would be like, "Oh, that's not there."
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Latino? And you don't shimmy the way he used to do it.
I mean, we can make it happen.
Well, we can
Yeah.
make it out.
Yeah.
From here on
Right,
out, man.
right.
Latino Heat.
You see Ezekiel, and you call him Latino Heat, and he'll buy you a shot.
Yeah.
Woo.
I might.
What if somebody calls you Latino Caliente? Is that
You know, that's a whole
Is
different
that-
person.
a whole different person?
Now you're overstepping your bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, that
Remember,
You're only
Sounds like-
half.
you can
Sounds like
only
a
go
porn.
so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, you're only half, bro.
You can only go so
You're only
far.
half.
That's it.
no,
I can
that's
say
a-
Latino, but I can't say.
Well, really, Latino Caliente is from Piedras Negras. That's a whole different other person.
Yeah.
Hilo, I have family in
Yeah, there you go.
that's
There you
So, you said that you were in Austin for 3 years,
2.5.
2.5, and you played APA while you were down there.
I played APA and I started BCA. First time ever BCA in Austin area.
Is there a difference of pool players, like the competition?
Skill
Is it
level.
harder,
Yeah.
easier?
There's a difference, man.
Yeah.
There's a difference. You want to talk about BCA or you want to talk about APA?
Both.
Or both.
Yeah,
All right,
both.
All right.
Do you forget the premise of the podcast?
Hey, I mean, we can start on this, we can end
No,
on that, we can mix it up, whatever, right? Okay. Mira. Okay, so I'm gonna say mira. I'm gonna say mira because I've been drinking. Okay.
That's fine.
That's why he was late.
That's fine.
All right, so there is a difference. I'm gonna not to say anything about anybody in this room or anybody. I'm just gonna tell you my opinion, and if y'all want to fucking come at me, come at me. Right?
Yeah, no, that's why I asked.
Okay. So you take a look at Lubbock, Texas, right? And you've got those fucking players here that are the 5s, the 6, and higher, right? Those players, just fucking good players.
Yeah.
Good players. But then you go to Austin, they are all about I'm talking about APA right now.
Mm-hmm.
In Austin, they like to control, and I'm saying this very friendly, they like to control their skill level. Because
yeah, we won't get started on that.
Because I assume y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because they want to advance, they want to go to Vegas. I understand that more so because when you look at Austin, hey, how many fucking teams do we? Can I cuss?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, mira, this fucking in Lubbock, you have a limited fucking number of teams. I don't know how many teams are out here. We got 10 playing on Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever the night is.
I think we're somewhere in the neighborhood of 100
Okay,
between all the divisions.
100 compared to Austin. This past year, they decided to split Austin to north and south so that they can actually take more teams to Vegas and qualifiers and all that stuff because we had enough down there to do that. There are hundreds and hundreds of teams. So they try to control their skill level until the very end or make sure that, hey, we are in those top 4, top 3, whatever it is, take number 1 place to advance on. But then they actually have, so here you win your session, right? And then you go to playoffs.
Yeah.
And then from playoffs, where do you go?
You go to the city tournament.
City tournament.
Yeah.
Right. So Austin, you win your playoffs, but then you go to a Tri-Cup.
Tri-Cup.
Yeah, Tri-Cup tournament.
They do that in Oklahoma too.
Because they
Bigger
have
market.
so many teams, right?
Yeah.
So many teams. So they're trying to control their numbers to go to Tri-Cup, and then from Tri-Cup, then they go to the city. So it's so much more competition out there that they want to make sure they're in the best position. They're controlling their skill levels and such, but at the same time, they're tactful on this. Let me explain that. So some of the higher skill levels, you take your 6s and your 7s and your really fucking good 5s, right? They only let them play in a session the number of required games. 4 or 5 games. That's it. You don't play no more than that. We need you to help us make sure we're in the top 4, top 5, or whatever it is.
Right.
Cool. We're going to play you. We're going to make sure you're helping the team out, but they're tactful on it. Where here, I feel like you want your high skill levels in as many games as possible to get you into the top. So you have your high players playing against your high players and all that stuff, right? And your low players, absolutely necessary. All of us know how important the lower skill levels are. And to those lower skill levels that are out there, you are fucking important. Absolutely important. I will always say that. I'm a team captain. I've been a team captain. I know how important you are. So here I see that the higher skill levels play a lot more because the higher skill levels are always competing against each other to help the team stay up on that higher ranking.
Do you find that easier or harder to win?
I find that harder to win, which makes the higher skill levels in Lubbock equal, if not better, than those in Austin.
That's all I wanted to hear.
I have been.
Now I'm happy.
I've been preaching that since day one, and the same thing about the low. I've said it 100 times on this show. Low skill levels are worth their weight in gold.
Absolutely. So that's what I was trying to say. Like over there, they're tactful in when they play, how many games those higher skill levels play. But here, you're always going to see more of those higher skill levels play because they're always competing against each other, and that's how kind of we see it, right? But that also makes those higher skill levels like
Better. Yeah.
and harder to beat.
Yeah. I would agree with that. I think you know, the iron sharpens iron thing, it really comes into play with that.
That's
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
But going back to the skill level thing in Austin, because you went down there and you were what, a 5 or a 4,
A 5 and 8, and a 4 and 9,
and then.
and then they hated me.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, well, now the reason I'm getting to the point I'm trying to make is that over there, you said that y'all play on APA nights. You don't play just 8-ball.
No, we do not.
You
Double Jeopardy.
Yeah, the
Double
double
Jeopardy.
jeopardy thing, which also shoots your skill level up.
Yep. Because you know when you're talking about your skill level, and I'm sure people who play pool and watch this and stuff, they know that the difference between an 8 skill level and a 9 skill level cannot be more than 2, or
Yeah.
is it more than
Yeah,
1?
no, you can't,
Yeah, you can't be more than 2.
two senior
Exactly.
players, is what
Okay.
they call senior players.
Right. So that's when I went out to Austin. This is a funny story. You're bringing this up because when I went down to Austin, I left here as a 4 in 9 ball and a 5 in 8 ball. And I went out there, and again, it's double jeopardy. So I joined a team, whatever. And in 9 ball, I was smashing as a 4. They're like, "You're not a 4. You're not a fucking 4." Blah 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 blah. Right. This was several years back. Mondo went to fucking Vegas as a 6, and he went.
You got second place in the world.
Exactly,
Yeah.
second place in the world. We're not talking about you, bro. Shut up.
COVID years, I remember that.
But anyways, I went out there and I was playing the minis. I was like, I'm just gonna go out here, I'm gonna play the minis and just chill, win some money, whatever, right? So I go out there and I start playing, and one of the players out there, I just met 6 months before, right? I'd been there in Austin for a minute. He goes out there, we're playing the minis, I'm against him in the finals. And he's like, "You're not a fucking 4, Zeke." I'm like, "I don't know what to tell you, bro. My number says it
Computer
is
says what it says, bro.
Hold it up with the higher guys.
So he was a bit pissed at me. He was a bit pissed at me, and it is what it is. But after that year that I was there playing the minis, just hanging out playing the minis, in Vegas, I moved up to a 5 playing the minis.
Yeah.
And that's where I've been ever since 4 9 ball. Now I have moved up to a 6 and 9 ball. But yeah, my skill level in Lubbock, as you referenced again a minute ago, right? The knife sharpens the knife or whatever.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens iron. You know, I knew how good I was as a 4. Went out there. Hardly anybody was beating me when it was matched up 4 against a 4. Even me, a 4 against a 5, they weren't keeping up. And I went out there and I played that mini, and he was a 5, and he's been a 5, and I was a 4. Just won tournaments. So if you ever see me out there and playing, and the cue stick that I have, I bought that with my winnings in the minis.
Nice.
I'm gonna
You know
treat
what?
myself.
Your answer to him should have been like, "Well, I'm a 4 in Lubbock."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
compared to the other competition, I'm a 4 in Lubbock.
I've told him I have told him many times since I like, hey, you know what? Go play out in Lubbock, and you know you're gonna see the difference there. Now, are there great players in Austin? Those that will keep up with those in Lubbock? Absolutely. But you're talking more of the the
BCA,
people.
The broad.
BCA.
Yes, those that have joined BCA and those that have been playing for 20, 30 years, you know. Those,
I kind of feel like when you get into that level of play, a lot of those players are just a little bit too proud for APA. I think they're doing it more to, because I've seen like the heavy hitters here, to name a few, Eddie Lopez and stuff. Well, they'll go ahead and join a team to either be in the Masters,
Yeah.
or to go ahead and get qualified and go in as a single. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and they'll play the minimum of their 4 games. So, all right, guys, that's all I needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Shepard did it too, which I mean you can't blame him. I mean,
No, because
the game.
The opportunity honestly grows more, has the opportunity to grow more on the BCA side for the higher skill
Right.
levels. The mids and low skill levels by any means can play in BCA, but their better chance to get somewhere as far as Vegas or something like that,
Right.
it happens for them in APA because the team concept works better for those skills.
Yep.
But as you get into the higher skill level, like where I'm at, there are times where I go 3-4 weeks in a row, I don't even get to play,
Right.
Because there's nobody for me to play.
I've heard
And
a lot of I've heard a lot of players of that caliber say that that's what's more frustrating to them in the APA league because of that.
Yeah.
And
now, does it change my opinion of the APA? No, it doesn't, because I put myself where I'm at.
Yeah.
Right.
I work down it. I feel like I put in a lot of practice hours to get where I'm at. So I'm okay with where I'm at. But the opportunity to play does diminish a little bit at the higher skill level, depending upon what division you're in.
Right.
There are some divisions where there's almost a 6 or 7 on every team. But there's some divisions where there's 2 in the whole division. you
And
know?
I think it's hard as well. Like being a 6 or 7, and you don't want to be a captain. Teams really don't need a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
You know, they all teams in APA all need those 4s, 3s, and 2s.
Yeah.
Maybe a 5 like here and there, but like no team is like going online and be like, hey, I'm looking for a 6 or a 7 to join my team, because most of those people that are asking
Are the
6s and
Yeah.
7s.
Yeah.
And they want to keep their team low so they're able to play
Yeah.
more.
Well, then you also have to watch out, because this has happened to us as well. On the downfall on being that high skill level is the whole David and Goliath story, because we've done where we'll go to the Vegas qualifiers and to try to take advantage of the 3 and out to be done early. You'll throw up a 6 or a 7 and they'll put up a 2 on them just to like throw the grenade on, you know what I mean? And boy, is that shit not effective.
Oh yeah,
It is
especially in
frustrating as
9-ball.
hell.
Especially in 9-ball.
Oh yeah,
Happened to me last
yeah.
night.
Yeah.
I ended up playing a 4 and he won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's real easy, especially in APA.
You get a good 4, man. They're
Kind
dangerous.
of
You get a
rewinding it
good
a
2
little.
or 3
Yeah.
that just like, hey, I know that I can't make this shot, and they know how to play defense, and you guys know I'm a fucking defensive player. That's
Yeah.
me. But you got somebody that knows that in the lower skill level.
They're
Powerful.
deadly.
I'm gonna
Deadly.
take control of that table before you do.
That's
exactly. The rewinding it a little bit. How did you get start? How did you get your start in billiards in the game itself?
So billiards, getting started, man, that goes way back.
That's just it. We're rewinding.
Way back. So my grandfather, he had a pool table in his house, and my uncles, they all used to play. My dad played, my uncles played, and me. If you know my family, it's me, my brother, and my 2 older cousins who are boys, Bobby and Juan. We were always hanging out at the pool table. They hated us. They're like, you do not play pool. You're too young to learn this. It was more of like a quote-unquote sin, I guess you could say, or whatever. But we didn't play. We would watch them play. And then when we got older, they started allowing us to play that. Like, okay, we'll start teaching you and stuff like that. So we learned there.
Rite of passage, so to
That's
speak.
right. That's right. And then I actually remember this. This is way back when we first moved to the AB. those in Lubbock, Texas, shout out to the AAB, right? Arnett Benson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Boys and Girls Club. They actually had pool tables in there.
There's another one.
We were young.
There's another one.
When we were young, they had pool tables there, and we would just, me and my brother, my sister was there too, but she didn't play that often. I think it was me, just majority me and my brother that I remember. But we would just play at the Boys and Girls Club, and we would just play there. But then you fast forward, so that was way back when. You fast forward, you get to, I'm going to say maybe 8 years ago-ish is when I actually started playing like the league.
Competitive playing.
Yeah. But I had always been growing up seeing it, playing it. My dad, he's a great pool player. He's not going to be a 6. He's probably flexing between a 4 and 5. So he's a good shot. Don't get me wrong. He knows how to shoot.
Yeah.
But just that's how it kind of started. And when I first started actually in league, my dad said, "Hey, take my pool stick. Here you go." Boom. That was my first pool stick that I owned. I was like, okay. And I still actually have it. I don't play with it, but I still have it.
Yeah.
He was an awesome softball player.
Yeah. And that was, I'm going to say like 8-ish years ago. Maybe a little bit longer. I cannot remember when I started. But, you know, that's how I got started into it, man. And then obviously Mondo had already been playing. He was already in the circuit. He knew people. I started on his team. We were going to the bars. What is it? Where you jump bar to bar?
Mm-hmm.
Travel
League.
Travel League. That's how I started.
Yeah.
Club 97. I remember that for a minute. We were there. If you shout out, rest in peace, Club 97.
Lasted the whole 2 minutes.
I think everything down that street right there is like, that's it.
Yeah,
now.
it's pretty much
Yeah.
pretty much ghost town down there.
You know.
So that's kind of how I started, man. Yeah.
And you said that your dad, once you started playing league, your dad gave you the cue. How did you get started in the actual league?
Somebody
You said
invite
it was your
you, or
brother,
did you just
Well, you said
Mondo.
your brother, I'm sure. But
Mondo
said-
got you hooked up in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty. This is okay. So, again, we all know how important the lower skill levels are.
Mhm.
That's correct.
So Mondo, hey Zeke,
I'm looking for a 3, dog.
I'm looking for a 2-3.
Knowing him, he was probably like, "Come over here and play it how you normally play, and you'll be just fine."
Right.
So that's how I started, and that's how I kind of got into the league and stuff like that. So that's when I started playing. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
We all find ourselves in a funk every once and again. What is your back to the lab again thing when you find yourself in a funk? Your game's just off. Everything's just not going well for you. What
do you do to get yourself back on track?
I practice.
Not so much.
Anything
So-
specific?
So hey, this is where we're gonna get into
All right,
it.
here we go.
All right. There's practice. There's practice, and then there's just shooting around.
Correct.
All right.
Mhm.
So this is actually, so I'm not the captain of the team. Of the team I'm currently on. I'm just on Taylor's team, right?
Okay.
She's the captain and such. But
You want to
it
give those
was-
guys a shout out?
Shout out to our
Stroke savvy.
Stroke savvy. I knew it, Taylor.
Our savvy strokes.
I knew it. I got the T-shirt.
To teach
Sorry.
their along.
It's because he's out of Tajín.
Yeah.
No, I got it right here, bro. I brought my own. I knew y'all were gonna have it. I told Joe he was like, "No, we got some beer," and I was like, "Y'all have tahini?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Don't worry about it. I carried it in the
I
truck."
got back up in the truck.
Once we get more sponsors, we're gonna have a fully loaded bar, top shelf,
Yeah.
bar, everything.
Hold on, let me pull out my pool bag. I think I got a few jars of tahini in here.
So this is what I told one of the players the other day. I was like, got there early. Playoffs just started right where the first week was this week, but I think it was last week. I think it was last week, or it may have been this week. Got there early, and I was like, "Hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to practice or do you want to shoot? And I said, I want you to know that I'm asking you a difference here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a difference in practicing and shooting. So when I get into the funk, I practice. And what practice to me is, I'm going to set up the same shot, I'm going to set up drills, and that's what I'm going to do. That's practice to
So
me.
do you start with do you start out with this shot's been eating my lunch, I'm going to start with it, or do you just drill up for a couple of racks and then be like, all right, now
It's
this
not
is my
racks.
trouble shot? Well, you know what I'm saying. Like,
Okay, I got you.
like you set up like let's just say you
Your
set up
table,
a pattern
yeah,
for
yeah.
9-ball
Mhm.
and you run that pattern out a couple times, or do you start with a specific shot that's been troubling you and try to get that back more in line and then move on to a drill?
So it depends on what I've been missing.
Okay.
So if I've been missing the ball on the rail, the long rail,
Yeah.
and cutting those in, I'm gonna practice those.
Okay.
But if it's just like, if you know me, and I guess I'm gonna put it out there. All right. Sometimes I miss the cut shot when the ball's in the middle of the table.
Right.
So I'll start practicing those. I'll throw the ball in the middle of the table. I'll practice my cut shot, and that's what I'll do. But a lot of times it starts off with just the pattern.
Yeah.
All right. If you some of us know that there's a pattern that you can do, or several quote unquote games that you can do to practice different things. If y'all, I believe maybe most of us will know this. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna put it out there. Where you set up a lot of the balls in the middle, and then one ball in every pocket.
Yep.
You clear the pockets, then
Yep.
you clear the middles.
Speed
and
control.
And you cannot miss.
And you can't touch another ball.
And you cannot touch another
Correct.
ball.
Yeah.
I love that game.
I do too.
I love it. I taught that to another of our players, and actually the other day he was like, "Zeke, I've been practicing this," and I was like, "Have you made it all the way around without messing up?" He was like, "Not yet," and I was like, "Keep on."
But I
practicing."
will. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You know,
Yeah.
you know the drill. You know, like, hey, this is about speed. This is about control. This is about whatever it is. Are you starting to put some English on it? What does the English look like? How is it going to affect the ball? You know, you talk about where the ball is going to end up and the cue ball is going to end up and all that stuff. Like, you're positioning yourself well to run this out. That's one of the favorite drills that I have.
Yeah, that improved my position play with the cue ball more than I think anything else.
Yep.
Because you can't hit anything too hard, or you hit another ball and start over. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I do that one. That's one of my favorites there. Another drill that I've done is where, you got a rectangular table, but then you put a ball on every diamond on half of the table.
Yeah.
Even including the corner pocket. You take the cue ball, you have it set on the other side of the table, but at a cut shot for a ball that's sitting in the center. So the idea behind that one is, I'm going to cut this ball into the side pocket and then make it hit every
Yep.
single ball on
All the
every
way around
single-
like a clock.
All
Yeah.
the way, exactly
Yep.
right.
Yep.
That one right there helped me understand what English does.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic drill
Yeah.
for me too.
And rails become your best friend at
Yeah.
that point.
And that one's tougher than people think it is.
Oh yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. That one's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Yeah.
So
But it's a great drill.
It is a great drill, but this is why I ask the people, those that I practice with, do you want to practice or do you just want to shoot? If you want to shoot to warm up, let's do that.
Yeah.
Or do you want to practice? All right, let's practice. Let's do this shot over again. We're playing a game, and I said, all right, do that shot again. Take the ball back, put everything back the same way it was, do it again.
Yeah.
That's practice to me. Let's
Yeah.
reset. Let's make sure you're understanding what's going on here and there, and just
Yeah, running racks is not necessarily as meaningful of practice as something like
Running
that. For
drills.
sure. Yeah.
run the drills.
Yeah.
So I think that's important to me.
One of my favorite running drills and for practicing and stuff like that is when you're making contact with the ball you're trying to make and leave the cue ball, and you have to hit the cue ball with the ball that you're trying to make and try to make it basically carom
Yeah,
off
yeah,
the cue ball into a pocket. That was a fun one too.
Yeah. Yeah, and that teaches you your return angles very quickly. Because if you're always coming up short, you're like, oh, I'm catching the ball too fat. I gotta get a little thinner with it or whatever.
Right.
And that actually comes into play at times when there's a ball like half blocking the pocket, and you can run into that ball and let the carom make your shot for you. And you start seeing those more in actual gameplay once you understand the concept of it and what happens when you do it.
Well, and I remember using that, and I taught it to that. She was on the 8-ball, and I was like, hey, why don't you just go for this corner over here? And it was blocked by this ball. But there was a ball set up right here, and she could just carry him off. And I said, hey, why don't you just go for this pocket here, shoot that 8-ball.
Into that.
Like, this is your pocket right here. It'll go into that one. She goes, I can do that? I said, oh, yeah, absolutely. And she
changed my world.
She nailed it perfectly. Like, she hit the 8-ball exactly where I told her to hit it, went right in the corner pocket. And I was like, she goes, I didn't know I could do that. And I'm like, yeah, you can do anything you want.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty of it.
You know, that's one of the things that I will always applaud anybody that I give a timeout. And if you know me, I'm sorry, those that are on the team, those that I played with before, I like giving timeouts, all right?
Me too.
But I'm going to tell you, we give you advice, and I'm sure everyone has said this, we give you advice. It's your choice to take it,
Yes.
not our shot. And when you make it, it's because you made it.
Yeah.
We gave you the advice. We said, hey, look at it this way, that way, shoot it this way or that way. But it is all on you to do it. And when you do it, fantastic. I'm going to applaud you every time. That is not me that went up there and shot it. You shot it, so congratulations.
It makes you feel
to
proud,
yourself.
though, when that happens.
I know. I was like,
Like,
damn,
hey,
I coached that.
But my thing is when they do it and they do it exactly the way we wanted it to end up, and all I can do is look at them and go, perfect,
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
nailed it.
Great.
And they're like,
Especially
thank
on a
you. I'm
defensive
like,
shot?
No, you did it.
Yeah,
you did it.
Especially
You
on a
did it.
defensive shot where they just like...
oh yeah,
And my favorite is on a defensive shot when you're, trying to show them a defensive shot, say a lower skill level like a 2 or a 3, and it ends up even better than what you were trying to show them. And
Yeah.
you're like,
yeah.
okay.
And they're like, that's not what you told me to do. No, you're right. That's
No.
better.
Yeah.
Do that next time.
Yeah.
Don't even ask me.
That's why I just sit back and I'm like, that worked.
Worked really well.
Yep.
The non-billiard. You've been playing for a while now, so what is the most non-billiard thing that you find helps your game? The
Non-billiard?
non-billiard thing,
That helps my game?
or you feel helps your game.
Chess.
I like that. That's a good.
It's a great answer.
Yeah, I always feel that a table a lot of times is like a game of chess, just especially an 8-ball, because you have more options and stuff. But why?
All right, so
Because we know you're a puzzle freak, or I know that you're a puzzle freak.
if you have played me and I'm marking my pocket, what do I mark my pocket with? Do you know?
Fuck, it's been a while since I played you.
Is that a knight?
Well, let me see.
I was gonna say
Let me-
bishop.
Let me say this. Okay, so we've been talking about it, right? But a lot of times, some of us, I'm just gonna put it out there, we don't mark our pockets because the higher scale levels do trust each other.
Yeah.
You call it, that's fine. Don't waste your time. That's
Yeah.
cool, right? So, but if you see me mark my pocket, I used to mark it with a bishop.
I was
Oh,
right. I
nice.
was right.
Good call.
I was right.
But the bishop broke his head.
Aw.
He fell and broke his head.
R.I.P. Bishop.
But I do have a pawn,
Okay.
and I mark it with a pawn. But I put it there, and people are always kind of intrigued. Like, that's cool. Let me see that. So I showed it to them, and then they're like, oh, this is really cool. What is it? And I was like, well, it's a pawn. I was like, I play pool like I play chess.
Yeah.
I play chess. I grew up playing the MI, what is it called? Grandmaster?
Yeah.
But I liked playing. It's about strategy.
Yeah.
Strategy 100%. This is why that's my marker.
You know what you should use, since you know you being a chess guy, is use like the queen.
I got it.
And just be like, because I move in all different angles.
Get out of here.
I can make it in all different angles.
Get out of here. I mean, I get what you're saying.
I'm not calling you a queen. I'm not calling you a
Don't take
queen.
my thing, okay?
I'm starting to use a rook then.
Fine, use a rook.
Because I only go this way or this way.
But that's why I actually use.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I use a chess piece because that is exactly how I play pool.
That's awesome.
I think about strategy more than anything, and part of strategy is defense to me. 100%. And we can talk about this. All right.
I like
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
We can talk
Yeah,
about
We got you a segment, and then we'll get back to it.
Yeah, that was just kind of like the intro, just to get you. Now we're gonna come out with the tough questions, the personal questions.
Elo.
Yeah, like what blood type, you need social security number, stuff like that. The hot seat with Mr. Byron Lanham. Take it away.
Welcome to the hot seat, Latino Heat.
I appreciate the song.
All right. So this is the hot seat. So we have a
No
little list
warning
of questions here.
before?
Nope.
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 Then it would be a lukewarm seat. This is supposed to be hot. So, question number 1. Do you have a preference between 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, or a different game altogether?
Okay. This is... All right. Zeke, let's say 3 years ago. 8-ball.
8-ball.
All day.
Yeah.
8-ball. Zeke, more recently, let's say the last 2 years, 9-ball.
9-ball.
10-ball, I'm still learning, so can't say that. But I actually prefer 9-ball now. Even though when I started playing 9-ball years ago, I fucking hated 9-ball. I was like, I hate fucking 9-ball. I don't know how to play it well. This is stupid.
I think everybody at one point in this room has said, this game is stupid.
Especially when they cheese and iron, they're like, fuck this game. You ain't supposed to do that.
But now that I've become a better player, and I think I'm a better player, 9-ball is my preferred.
Do you feel like 9-ball has helped your 8-ball game?
No.
No?
I think it started with 8-ball.
So,
It started me being good at 8-ball,
yeah.
and then being good at 9-ball.
Okay.
A lot of people, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, for me, personally, I was like, my 9-ball made my 8-ball game way better.
I kind of feel that with 8-ball, because there's more balls on the table, that it helps you learn ball control.
Ball control.
And then once you get ball control with your 8-ball, 9-ball is like a walk in the park for most people. I'm not saying because I'm sure people are like, look at Center, it's still a 4, you can't you know?
No,
But just remind you, I qualified.
I understand.
9-ball, goddamn it, so kiss my ass.
I understand what you're saying there, but I feel like personally, I played 8-ball first as well. I didn't even know that 9-ball was a thing when I first started playing APA.
Right.
Went to go play 9-ball and feel like 9-ball helped my 8-ball game because I understood position play better because there's only one ball you can hit in 9-ball at any given time. Mm-hmm. So when I felt like I was actually starting to play 9-ball well and went back to playing 8-ball again, I felt like it was an easier game.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it's I'm gonna say it's the exact opposite.
For you?
It's because I was good at 8-ball. I was good at 8-ball that I was like, okay, knowing what 9-ball requires, I'm gonna better my 8-ball skill.
Yeah.
So that I can okay, I'm gonna do it this way, I'm gonna do it this way. What was the hardest thing for me, and this is why I say again, I'm a defensive player. In 8-ball, I played defense all the fucking time. All the time.
Yeah.
And in 9-ball, I had to learn, how do I play defense in 9-ball? It's because of the type of player that I was a defensive player, that I had to learn, how do I play 9-ball better? And then, of course, when I became a better shooter and stuff, and I'm starting to learn how to run tables and, decide on my path and such, that I became a better 9-ball player. It started with 8 for me.
I guess that's more exciting for you as 9-ball because you just have to keep them away from 1 ball.
Yeah.
In 8-ball, you have to keep them away from multiple.
Yeah.
6, 7 balls sometimes.
Yeah. So that's a good point.
I get that. All right, question 2. It's a 2-parter. What is your favorite thing about the game of billiards, and what is your biggest pet peeve? You can start in any order.
I'm gonna go with pet peeve.
Okay, go.
It's like my favorite because I need to get this off my chest.
My pet peeve is people walking in front of the table. God damn it.
Dude.
Just like, if it's a new player, I hope that their coach or somebody on their teams lets them understand, hey, step away from the table.
Yeah.
You know, well, there's like, they're 2 feet away, they're in your peripheral. Like, it's the pet peeve. Does it bother me all the time? No. I've learned how to deal with that. But get the fuck away. Get the fuck away.
You heard it here first.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. It's just like, dude, you're done. Step away.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think when it's not your turn to table, you shouldn't be anywhere near it.
Nothing.
I agree with that.
And you know, if you're those players that have been around a long time, and obviously it's a courtesy. When you're done, step away. You're not near them. You're not in their pet peeve. If your regular seat was right in front of the pocket that they're sitting at, I will step away from that pocket.
Sure. Yeah, me too.
Right?
Yeah.
So just being in that, it's a pet peeve.
A lot of people on that part would consider it even a sharking that way too, because I've seen it where I've done it. Like if I'm sitting on the other side and he's aiming for it, and I get up and move to just try thinking I'm not, and he'll stop and look at me like, you fucker, you know, like, dude, I thought I was trying to do you a favor.
I get that too, but I'm also like, if you're more than like 5 feet away,
Yeah.
then that's different.
Like if I'm sitting at the score table and they happen to be coming toward the pocket that I'm sitting in front of, I'll just be still. I'll just be perfectly still. I won't move.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But I wouldn't. If they were already getting ready to take that shot, I wouldn't get up and get out of the way. I would just be as still as I possibly could.
Yeah. I agree with that too.
Yeah.
You can be very still, but there are some people who just stand 2 feet away from the table.
Oh, man.
And like, get the fuck out of the way, bro.
Stand right over the corner pocket that you're shooting at, like.
Yeah.
Well, as long as they don't give the.
It's this look right here, though.
You gonna put it right here?
Right? I wouldn't do that.
So, what's your favorite thing then?
My favorite thing about billiards,
Yeah.
man,
Winning.
it's still tough, and it's not even about winning. All right, I'm.
Can I lead you a little bit?
Go ahead and lead me.
Would it-
Let me see if it leads me.
Would it have anything to do with figuring out the puzzle, being a strategy guy?
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
no. I think my favorite. Okay, I think my favorite thing about pool is playing the tough. And this is gonna sound cheesy as fuck. I don't give a shit. It is what I believe. Playing the tough players and keeping up, if not beating them.
Yeah.
That's a high to me. So let's go back. I'm gonna take this session that we just finished. Prior session. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a name out there. Matt Valle.
I've met that guy.
Yeah.
He beat me. It was my first session. I was back and forth in Austin and such, and he beat me, and he fucking spanked my ass. I was like, God damn. This session, I'm gonna play him. And I played him, and I beat him. Did I spank his ass? No. But I beat him. I'll take that.
A win's a win.
It's a fucking high to me. And I'm like, I was like, I fucking knew I can keep up with you. I can't keep up with you all the time, but I know I can keep
Got
up
my
with
days.
you.
Yeah, I got my days.
And you take this more recently, 2 weeks ago, last final game of the session, I played Logan. He's a 6.
Mm-hmm.
I literally moved up to a 6 in 8-ball that week that I played him. It's a 5-5 race. I fuck up. It's my fault. I had him to like 3 games to 1. And then it was like, I'm on the hill and he has 2. And then he comes back and beats me. But it's because I messed up on my winning game. I was like, fuck, I fucked up. I fucked up because I wasn't paying attention. Whatever it was, I missed a shot and I was on the 8. And he just came back. He won that one and he won the next 2. And I was like, okay, it is what it is. This past game where we're in our playoffs.
Yeah.
So this week we play him. And I'm put up. He comes put up against me. Cool. I'm a 5 again. And they put him up against me, so it's a 5-4 race. And I'm ahead of him again, and I ended up beating him, right? But it was a hill game.
Yeah.
Yes, I had to go to one less game, but to me, it was not about like, hey, Zeke, you beat him because you're a 5. It was, Zeke, you can keep up with this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You can keep up with this guy. And the same thing with Madden, the same thing with any high skill level players out there. I get a high from being able to keep up with him. I don't care if I beat him or not. I know I can keep up with him.
Yeah.
That's my high.
I like that. So question number 3 is also a 2-parter, but we'll start with part 1 and then I'll give you the second part. Who is your most admired player of all time?
Admired player? Shit.
Let's say
It's a guy in Austin.
what is it?
It's a guy in Austin.
That's okay.
What's the area code over there?
It's 512.
Yeah,
512,
we'll get some
yeah.
512, some love out of the 806.
His name, I'm sure he doesn't follow, but his name is Noel. I think his name Noel.
No, you know.
Noel? Anyways,
Yeah, we don't know.
this fucking dude,
Oh, that guy.
he's not a pro,
Yeah.
but the dude fucking shoots.
Pretty sweet.
He fucking shoots sweet, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna look up to you because his game, he knows how to play all of it. He knows how to play defense. He knows how to fucking shoot in general. God damn, he's just a fucking solid ass player. And I met him in BCA, and that's how I met. And just again, no pro, no nothing like that. Just a solid fucking dude who knows how to fucking shoot. And I don't play him very often, but god damn it, when I play him or I see him play, I'm like, that guy right there. That's a fucking shooter.
He's like the Ken Griffey Jr. of baseball, you know.
Yeah.
Not the greatest player of all time, but beautiful swing.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
When he plays. Yeah.
He's a great fucking shot. He's a great fucking shot. Anyways.
All right. So second part of that would be then, who is your favorite local player here?
Local player?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna hate this.
There's no way. There's no way.
You're gonna hate this.
There's one.
I have 2. I actually have 2 local players that I admire the most. You ready for the first one?
I am.
Fire away.
My brother.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about him.
Yeah.
We're not
talking about
This
him.
is not his podcast. This is your
It's not
podcast.
It's your
It's not
podcast.
his podcast.
But it was a fair question. Though.
But however, I will give you that because there's not a whole lot of people in this city that can say they ended up in the World Finals in Vegas.
We fell asleep.
Yeah.
And it's not even because of that.
Only one other person, I think.
He's a fucking hard ass. And I hate the dude, but I love the dude. Right?
Yeah.
Because the way, when I started learning how to play and I'm in the league with him and stuff, I'm like, shut the fuck up, Mondo. Let me play.
Just let me do it the way I want.
And I'll fucking learn eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually. But that dude knows how to fucking play pool, man.
I agree.
He's not I'm not gonna say he's not the greatest, but goddamn, I admire him because he knows how to play. He's a solid fucking player.
He is.
And he's never wanted to be on my team, so like doubles. Come on, bro, we're bros. Literally.
You're too high. You're too high ranked now. Y'all can't play together.
I know. This is the shit part of this. Is the shit.
I wanna ask my co-host, because normally the answer to that question is my spouse.
Yeah.
Right? It always is.
Yeah.
So was that genuine? Is that genuine question there, or is it because he doesn't have a spouse?
No.
No offense, you know.
Yeah, no, I think that was.
I think say I'm my brother.
I think that was legit because, I mean, the guy that brings you in, and wants to see you get better.
Well, and I also feel like, you know, he's one of your best friends.
Yeah.
You know, he's not just your brother, but like one of your best friends, you know.
Yeah.
And that's one reason why, you know, me and Byron here say our spouses, because they're our best friends, you know, like why wouldn't I pick my best friend, you know?
Yeah.
And I think you just picked your best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
He's just my brother. He knows how to fucking play the game.
Yeah, he does.
And he knows how to play it well.
Yeah.
And I know that he can learn more. I'm telling you can learn more. And I can teach you some things too.
Oh.
Calling you out.
But he's a solid fucking player.
He is.
Period.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. Now, I said there was two.
You did.
Remember. And what was the question again?
Who is your favorite local player? And you said your brother and
Jen.
Yeah, I just got done playing doubles with her. I don't disagree with you at all.
You know why? Jen, I'm telling you, Jen, you better watch this.
I promise you she's watching.
I have seen you fucking grow in this fucking game. Holy shit. You are fucking great. Just period. Done. No explaining. That you are great. You are learning and you're good. You're really good. So I admire you a lot in your advancement in fucking pool.
I don't disagree with anything you just said.
She learned. She started picking it up and getting good fast.
Yeah.
Like it was very, very quickly of how fast she picked it up. That's what I admire, and I agree with you on that. Is I admire of how fast she got to where she is. Yeah. So that's cool. I like that.
Well, she said it on the air. Or she said it here many times. It was because, you know, with her brother, Emilio, and she was just something that she wanted to be a part of. And when you have that much passion behind it, you know, you're just gonna absolutely hit the ground running. And she did.
She did.
Oh yeah,
she did.
And you know, I'm just gonna throw this extra out there. A small rising star who's blinking out there in the past, or out there in the distance. And I noticed you, and I'm not just saying this because we're on this fucking show. My sister is actually getting really fucking good too.
I don't think I've seen her play yet.
I was watching her play this week and last week, because again, we played them last week, and then we played them for the playoffs this week. And I'm like, damn girl.
I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her play in the last probably almost three sessions.
Yeah.
It's been almost 3 sessions since I've got to see her.
She was also mentioned on the show because I don't think we've gotten to that question yet, but on Jennifer's question, who's the player that you have more that gives you a lot of trouble on the game that really brings the best out of you? She mentioned Sandra's name.
Nice. Yeah. She is rising star right there.
Yeah, I haven't seen her play in a while, but
Oh yeah.
I mean, she's still playing, so I just assumed she was getting better. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna tell her story because it's her story to tell, but a little bit of sinner came out of her last night.
She's like the most friendly person on the planet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's a sweetheart. She'll hug you. She's an amazing person. That's why I'm with her, because she helped me when I needed it.
Yeah.
She helped me when she was there for me when I needed her the most, and I love her to death. for it. But a little bit of center came out of her last night. I said, you got to calm down. You can't do that. Cause
So like, that's my job, me corazon.
right, so you let me,
So when are
I'll
we-
take the bullets and you.
When are we going to put her on the podcast? Talk about it.
Well,
Now,
I think for
I
her
don't-
safety, we won't. I probably said too much.
I don't know what happened, but I just briefly was like, sender went off. I was like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go question 4. Who is the player you have the most difficulty with?
There it is.
So the player that I have the most difficult with is not so much there's a difficulty, it's that I'm in my own head.
Okay.
And I have to calm myself. Matt Vaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Vaya to me is like when he and I have played in tournaments together. We've been doubles together and such. And he was just like, fuck, you're just that one step, like that tweak above me. Every fucking time. And then I go to Austin and I come back and I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking better player. And I get here and I'm like, Matt Vine, where I played him again that first session that I was here and I played him and he fucking beat me. I was like, God, dude, you're just that fucking, you got a little better too.
You still, why you, I went off to get better, you're supposed to stay the same.
You got a little fucking better. But again, I did beat him. I did beat him on the second time I played him, but I'm just saying that's the one person I'm just like, God damn it,
Nice.
You're fucking moving up the same speed I'm moving up, and I hate it because you're always going to be just that little better than me.
I get it. I totally
I love
get
that. I love that in the competition.
Yeah.
That one person
That,
you know,
that
I
drives
have-
you forward. Yeah.
I have mine with it. That it's that one person. Whenever you put up and then you see him coming to you, and like, oh yeah, this one's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
I can feel it already.
Yeah. All right, so question 5, who is the player you always have a blast playing with or against? Either one. But regardless of what type of match it is, y'all always have a good time.
That we always have a good time. See, this is kind of a trick question, and I say that because, again, I've been back since June,
Mm-hmm.
so there's not many that I've played against in a while.
I'm okay if it's from before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
Or even down Austin.
Yeah,
So-
you had mentioned somebody in
Yeah.
Austin as well.
In Austin, you know who it is? It's a guy named Austin.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Austin and Austin, shout out.
Austin and Austin.
Shout out
Shout out
512.
to you, Austin and Austin.
So he's he's a very chill dude, and he's like a Matt Vaya, but I feel like I'm closer to him. But he's a better skilled player, but he's just so chill and just like, I enjoy playing you just for the fun of the game, but also I want to beat you.
Yeah. For sure, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Now, knowing it's Austin, Texas, and no disrespect to Austin in Austin, Texas, but is he like chill, or is he like Austin, Texas, like chill, man?
Oh no. In general,
Just a chill dude. Like,
hey, what's
going on, man?
What's
You
up,
know?
man?
Okay,
Yeah, let's
okay.
go ahead and play.
He's not one of those like,
Yeah.
hey,
No,
brother.
he's not a hippie.
You know, okay,
he's
cool.
not close to
Yeah.
hippie, nothing
Okay,
like that.
Austin, you're good in my book.
He's not part of Keep Austin Weird.
Yeah.
He's just a cool dude.
Yeah.
He's just
that's
a
fair.
chill, fucking cool dude. Yeah,
Cool.
I go out there and I play him, and I'm just like, dude, let's fucking do this because I know this is gonna be a good match. We're both level-headed. I'm like in that mindset of like, I want to beat Matt Vaya. It's
Yeah.
not like that. It's just like, dude, if I get you,
Great.
fucking great.
Yeah.
So it's like the difference is like I don't want to punch you in the face afterwards, kind of
I
thing.
don't want to punch Matt Vaya in the face, right? but
He is a Marine. He'll advise.
But I do have a drive to like, God damn it, I want to fucking beat you.
Yeah.
Whereas Austin, I'm just like, dude, let's
Yeah,
go
if
out
I
there
lose, I
and
lose.
fucking.
Yeah.
No, not if I lose, I lose. I don't want to lose.
Yeah, obviously,
But,
I mean, it's
but
one of
it's
those,
like, it's just like, I know this is going to be a good match regardless. You know,
Yeah.
however it turns out, it's going to be a fucking good match.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
No, I'm giving Matt a hard time. I love Matt. Question 6: with Vegas being the obvious target for APA, where is a dream place or tournament you would like to compete in one day?
So, it's not weird. I do want to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Right. It's not a dream place. I would like to see in fucking Puerto Rico. What do they have out there?
Oh, the BCA. Yeah.
I would like to go there. I don't know when and if that's even going to be conceivable, but I want to do what my brother did.
I've heard great things about that tournament. Great
I
things.
want to do. I'm still a 5 in APA, and I've moved up to a 6 and back down to a 5 or whatever it is, right? But I want to do what my brother did. I want to fucking compete.
Be in Pool Dog Arena.
And I want to just go the distance, man.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool.
It's just God damn it, I want to do it too.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico's beautiful too.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I want to go out there for a different.
That's right. That's right.
But if this is a competition thing, that's what I want to do. I want to just hey, bro, I did it too.
Yeah, I get it. That's a good answer, actually.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
I don't know about better.
No, better. Better.
That's how the song goes.
Finish better in the tournament that he played in.
So,
you know what
take
I'm
first place?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, why not?
I don't think so. I mean, obviously, anyone who does in the qualifier, that's the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Because when you said that, I felt that. Because that was something that me and Sandra talked about. Because as of right now, everybody knows. If you don't fucking know, you've been at a rock. I no longer play APA, and I sacrificed a lot. But that was my choice. I'm not putting nothing else out. That was my choice. But I was talking to Sandra about it because she was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "Really, I'm not." I said and I said the exact same thing. What Mondo accomplished, I want to do that. I want that part. I want to be on that turn. I want Strike and Viking to commentate my match.
Yeah.
That's what I want. And if at all possible, I would like to avoid what I ultimately got Mondo.
Yeah.
But when you said that, I felt that because I mean that's if I've been asked by a lot of people, and you're hearing it here first. Do I have any regrets for my decision, my choice? And it was my choice. That's the only one. Is that I wanted to, and I worked so hard for it to do what I did in Waco. To go over there and do what Mondo did.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, like I said, not necessarily like what's Bert saying to me, hey, I did it, but I did it all the way, or I went and I did it better. But to sit there and say, I am as good as you are, even if it's on a lower tier. Mm-hmm. I hung with you.
Yeah.
You gave it your all.
Yeah, and I left it all on the felt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And up to this point, I did. I feel like I did. But
See,
that's not about me. This is the...
Yeah.
I
I was going to say, that final table in that final room, I don't know if I could do that because I like the background noise. I love, the people talking and stuff like that. When you get in that room, it's, eerily quiet.
Oh, yeah.
I went and watched a finals in there, and I stepped in the room. There's, the stands and everything, and I stepped in the room, and I was like, nope. Walked right on out. I was like,
to me,
I don't
sitting,
like it.
Watching him play, just sitting in the stands, it felt like for me a mass or a sermon because it was quiet and you could hear people, shuffling around and kind of fiddling, and I was like, kudos to Mondo because I agree with you. The silence had to have been unnerving.
I'm like Happy Gilmore, come on, get some
Right,
noise while I hit this
y'all
ball off
can
the tee.
fuck what they're saying. I need to get
Throw a beach ball in here.
This is golf.
Let's get Moscone over here. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm actually the opposite. I wouldn't.
You like the quiet?
Because I'm telling you, when I play pool and if you ever see me and I'm at the table and I'm in a match and stuff and I'm not enjoying hey, I'm just having a chill time and conversating. If I'm concentrating, I literally feel fucking hear nothing around me.
Don't talk to me.
Unless somebody says my name, I hear nothing around me. It's just that's it. To me, it seems silent. Give me fucking my music. I'm jammed to my music that I play because I'll fucking put some money down and just have my music playing. But other than that, I literally hear no conversation. I don't see anybody. I'm kind of focused in the zone.
And I'm the same way, but if I have nothing to zone out, then I get in my own head and I'm like, I don't have a crowd noise to zone out. I don't have somebody
zone out the
silence. Yeah, like, how do I zone out nothing? You know, like, and I've never experienced not being able to zone out nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I've always been like in those busy environments, you know, in the
Yeah,
busy.
in the bars, yeah.
Now,
And even
can
like
do
I
it.
played
I can
played
do it.
collegiate football, you know, and I played football all throughout high school and in college. And
This
you know,
is
I'm
about
hearing
you.
I know, but you know, I'm used to like, you know, a bunch of people like loud noises and stuff like that. So I think it would just trip me out if it was.
I agree.
If it was just dead
I
silent.
get what you're saying. I mean, because there's some people in bars, even with the bar noise, because I've played it. I'm not going to mention his name, but even in the bar, I've heard it where you're down on a shot, and someone's either at a table or at a bar, and he says, "Yeah, he's gonna miss this one. You're gonna. Once he misses this one, this is what you're gonna do. This and that and the other, and you can still hear it.
Yeah.
To where I agree on that part, you at least you don't have to deal with that bullshit. But I'm here. That when that happened to me, it's like even and then you miss it. It's like you want to break your stick down and just crack him on the fucking head with it.
All right, question 7, and this is a little bit of a thinker. So we're talking about a team of 5. Locally, just local players only. Who would your dream team be for a Moscone style team where it's you and 4 other players? You can be one of the players, or you can be the coach, or you can pick you as a player, 3 other players, and then a coach.
Matt Rendon,
Okay.
my brother,
Okay.
me,
Okay.
Jen,
Yep. Who would your coach be?
my well, I'm.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay, yeah, you're right.
A 5th player.
This one stumps a lot of people.
It does.
Notice
It's always the last
always that
player.
last one,
It's always
yeah.
the last one.
I don't mind playing the Jeopardy theme song.
I was about to
This
say,
background
but
noise
come
is
into-
brought to you by Off the Rail.
Off the rail.
It'd be a good spot for like advertisement at this
I
point.
may have to. I need to Bluetooth it back in there.
Well, he's thinking of this 5th spot. This podcast is sponsored by.
All right, we'll be right back with this answer. And then throw that black tie commercial.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I think somebody needs to get the. What is that? That guy that's like playing the guitar and he's like driving his car like the old like '90s commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Honda Civic or an SUV, like freecreditreport.com, like that thing.
FREE, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby.
See? Okay, while he's thinking.
There's that dude. Who's that dude? Who is that dude? I forgot his name.
Oh, was your friendly neighborhood center?
Oh,
Well, thank you.
Lebowski.
Thank
That's the dude.
you. Somebody actually finally said me. All right.
Do you want me to start
Appreciate it.
naming off 7s?
He
He said sevens. I'm offended by that. Fuck you.
I am friends with him on Facebook, and I forgot his name because
What bar? Maybe that'll help us.
I met him at King Louie's. He went out there. He plays the guitar. He's married. He's
Keppa.
Keppa.
Oh,
Fucking Keppa.
Yeah.
good call.
The Californian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now there's your 5. Who's the coach?
Who's the coach? Jen.
Jen?
So
I
she's
100% agree with that.
She's gonna wrangle in all the boys.
Her head just
I'm going to need you to quit doing that.
And all the guys on the team's head went,
Yeah.
Jen, get your own show. Oh, she's got one.
All right, so now here's the question that I find has some of the most interesting answers, and it's question number 8. Who is your favorite local female player?
Uh-oh.
I've already said this too many times.
Yep. I was about to say that.
It's Jen.
It's Jen.
I don't disagree.
It's Jen. She's. I've seen her grow. I've seen how she learns. It's not so much that she's gotten a better player. She actually learns and takes advice and understands advice and
Applies it.
Applies
Yeah.
it, man. She's like a great fucking player. She's just a great player, man.
So I will say this. I already knew the answer,
Yeah.
but we talked about it before this segment, so I had to ask the question again.
Right, yeah.
God. So let's just go to question 9. If you went pro, what sponsors would be your goal to land? And it doesn't have to just be billiard-related sponsors. For example, he picked Twisted Tea.
Obviously, it's...
Mira, Twisted Tea. This is Twisted Tea. I'd like for you to sponsor the show. Twisted Tea, the new one, the half sweet one, or what is it called?
There's a half and half.
No, it's not the half.
Oh,
and
you're
half.
talking about the
new Twisted Tea.
the 8% one.
The one that says like. God damn,
It's like
can
elevated
I-
or something
can I
like
get
that.
on my phone?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, because this is important to me.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, actually...
It's like we're talking about alcohol.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and selfishly do this. We, at Off the Realm, we're working on getting the... Because Byron here is our fact checker, and usually we have him hook up his laptop, and he'll do fact checks for us. That's
Twisted Tea Light. I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh, yeah.
But Twisted Tea
And
Light.
so, hopefully here within the next couple of episodes, we will be having it to where, as he looks up his facts, you can see what he's seeing, and we can share it with the world. So, you got it now? Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
He was looking up what was
Twisted Tea Light is fantastic. You got your half and half, and it's still too sweet, but you go with the Twisted Tea Light. Now, big sponsor for me.
Yeah,
Ready for it?
always.
Modelo.
with the side of tea.
Modelo. I want it.
That's part of
I
our
love
theme song.
it.
Well, then give me my koozie back, and you can actually show them what
That's
you're
what I
drinking.
said. I showed it early, man. She is Modelo. This is oro. That means gold for those that know.
For us whiteys, he was showing that for the whiteys.
Yeah. For the white people, it's Oreo. And no, it's not a chocolate snack for kids.
I do love Oreos though.
When I went down to Guanajuato, and I was out there, I found out that there are some Modelo that they make over there that they don't make here in the States. Now, that said, recently, shout out to my favorite bar, one of my favorite bars, Cujo's. I was just there before I got here.
We get that 20% off coupon.
That's why usually.
Right? We need a sponsorship, Cujo.
They actually started serving Modelo Amber.
I've heard of that.
That's a good one.
It is
too.
it is
So,
actually really good.
There you go, Modelo Amber.
I like it.
The
I like
owner
it.
of Cujo's also owns Teddy Jack's and Ike's.
Yep.
Yeah.
They do.
Same owners.
I've already signed up for the reward program.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
With the
I like to
Jordans.
get my rewards across all of your restaurants, please.
Free
Okay.
plug.
Question number 10. What is your advice to a young up-and-coming player in the game?
I'm going to point this question, or answer, sorry, to my nephew.
Okay.
If you don't know, I have a nephew that plays. He's a pretty fucking solid player. His name is Antonio. Okay?
Yeah, I might have met him once or twice.
Yeah. All right. And I have told
Super
him,
quiet kid.
Yes,
super,
he is.
Super
and
quiet
I
kid.
have told him time and time again, he's a good fucking shot.
He
Don't
is.
get me wrong.
He is.
He's a good shot. He's like, Dio, I want to move up. I want to, blah, blah, blah. Right? My best advice to anybody, and him more specifically, you've got to be the best in your skill level. Your goal is not to advance. Your goal is to be the best in your skill level.
That's a great answer.
Advancement will take care of
That's a
itself.
great answer.
best in your skill level. When I was in Lubbock, before I moved out to Austin, I was a 4, and that was a fucking solid 4, guys. I was fucking good. I had people coming to me, Zeke, I want you on my team, on my doubles, blah 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 blah. I want you. You're right.
You were
But
the 4.
I was one of the 4. I was a fucking good 4, and I never wanted to be a 5. I was like, I want to be the fucking best 4. And that's what I was. I was a fucking good 4. Moved up to a 5. I've been a 5 for the past 3 years, and like I said recently, earlier, I just moved up to a 6, and I moved back down to a 5, and I'm a teetering, right? But I was a fucking solid 5. I'm a fucking good ass 5. I want to be a 5. Even now, like I said, when I had moved up to a 6 and I played, and then I moved down to a 5, I told my team, I sent a text message, guess who's the fucking 500? Right? I got beat, I moved down to a 5, but I'm a fucking great ass fucking 5. Be the best in your skill level, and let that advancement come when it comes.
That's a great answer.
like that.
I really do like that
I like
answer.
that. So now, my favorite question: what's in the bag? What do you shoot with? What do you play with? Break cue, shooting cue, what brand, all that good stuff.
So I actually shoot with break with a Sneaky Pete. Did I get that from my brother? I think I got it from my brother, but I've changed the tip.
Okay.
So I think that original tip is on there. Cool, it was fine. Sneaky Pete, it's just a break stick. And then I was like, let me go with something stronger, so I went with one of those like glass tips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I did that for a minute, and that was great. But then I was like, it slips kind of, it's because of glass tip or whatever. But then when I was in Vegas, I was kind of like, I want to change the tip. Now I've got on my Sneaky Pete a hard leather.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there, I think, is fantastic for a fucking break stick.
Yeah.
It's a hard leather.
Still get grip. Still
get
yeah.
grip.
Yeah.
And it's tough, right? So I like that. That's my Sneaky Pete. Now for my shooting stick, Jacoby.
That you won with your winnings, right? Or you bought with your winnings?
That's that's so when.
Yeah.
Let me give you a little story. Do you mind if I
Yeah,
give you a
go,
story?
go,
No,
go.
absolutely.
Go.
So we were in Vegas, right? And I was winning these minis and making some money, and I was like, I wanna buy me a stick. So I'm going around, I'm going to these different vendors and stuff like that, right? We're in the big tournament. My brother's in the big tournament. There's a bunch of vendors out there, whatever.
They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So I started going around, and I went to several different ones, and they weren't really giving me the time of day to understand the stick, understand how it's made, understand why they made it and stuff like that. And then I go to that Jacoby one, and I'm there, and I happen to talk to Jacoby.
Yeah.
And he was like, let me tell you about my stick. Let me let you shoot with it. Let me explain it to you and stuff like that. And he actually took his time and explained it to me. And then I was like, all right, I want to go from the standard, 13,
Mm-hmm.
right? The tip.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want to go down, but then eventually I want to go down even further. And we were talking. He was like, let me shoot and stuff like that. And he was explaining, like, this is the way I make them. This is the reason. Let's talk about your stroke. Let's let you shoot on the table, and I'll give you some pointers and stuff like that. So him taking his time to really dive into, like, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you how you can use this and how advanced. And then we landed on a wooden, the wooden shaft.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I want to go with the wooden shaft at a 12.75?
12.5 or 12.75, yeah.
12.75?
Yeah.
Because it was just a little bit smaller. But I said, and we talked about it. I was like, let's do this, because eventually, if you want to go down, you can shave it down.
Yeah.
And then it was a couple of years later, I'm back in Vegas, and I go to his booth. I was like, I want to shave it down. He was like, yeah, I've got this guy over here. He can do it for you. It's now a 12.2, a 12.25, something like that. So that's what I shoot with. And what people, like, I've actually recently, it was a couple people on my team, I let them shoot with them. They're like, damn, Zeke, this fucking stick is different. It's crazy. And I was like, well, it's because a traditional stick is kind of smooth in the way it goes from a larger to a smaller.
The taper, yeah.
The taper is just smooth, but because I reduced it and the very end is very thin, it actually makes it kind of a unique stick.
Yeah.
And they're like, damn, shit, this is actually really cool. So
it's almost a Jacoby custom just to you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because it's like it would be basically the carbon fiber. In carbon fiber, they would call it a extended pro taper, which is basically what he did for that to turn the wood shaft down to that diameter. Only you don't usually see it done at a 12.25. You usually see it done like down to 11.75. So that's unique in itself.
11.75 is getting like snooker.
11.75 is McDermott, like McDermott i3.
Yeah.
Snooker would be about 10.
Okay.
So I play with a 10.5 Q-Tech, and my snooker cue that I have at the house is actually smaller than that.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when you look at the shaft of my stick, the part that connects, right? That part right there is wider, and then it shaves down really quick, and then the last end is kind of like the same width all across it, about the 12.2. So it's
that's cool.
yeah.
So you don't feel like your fingers doing this while you're stroking.
Yeah, it's not going.
It's just a straight fucking
that's
shot.
That's cool. That's nice.
I like it though.
Yeah, that's what I liked about my 10.5 was that it tapered really quickly and then stayed that way for longer. So if I had to bring my hand back on the shaft a little bit when I was stroking, it wasn't changing.
Yeah.
Can you only do that with wooden shafts, or can you
No,
do that with carbon?
you can do it with carbon fiber, but you have to have the blank built that way. You can't shave it down once it's made. So you have to actually have the blank molded that way. With wood, you can change it on the fly.
Gotcha.
Which is why some people stay with wood, because that can be done. And honestly, it could probably be done again down from 12.25 to 11.75 if you wanted to go lower later.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of wood.
That's what I like, man. That's
That's
the
the
stick I shoot
beauty of
with,
it,
and it's just that's what I've been doing.
Yes,
for,
you can.
What, like 5 years, something like that.
Do you play with your own chalk, or do you just use house chalk?
I play with my own chalk, but it's just what is it called? The standard blue one. What is it called?
Predator?
Predator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do want to try. What's that lighter blue?
Tau.
Is it Tau or is it? I thought it was
There's a Kamui,
Kamui.
Roku.
That's the one I want to try
Yeah.
eventually, but I have not decided to spend the money on.
Yeah.
Well, I shoot
Honestly,
with a
it's
great-
it's not cheap.
It's not cheap, but I want to know the difference.
Yeah.
I shoot with Great White. Have you
That's
heard
a
of Great White?
that's a good chalk.
that's a
too.
good-
It's very expensive.
It's
what, like-
$25 for 2 cubes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But they will last you.
I was gonna say
They will last you so
Oh, yeah.
long.
Oh.
And they come with the magnet
Built into the
okay.
bottom
built
of them.
into the
Oh,
bottom.
nice. Yeah.
But it's not one of those chalks that you have to chalk like every time you go up. You chalk it one time and you can shoot like 3 or 4 shots. Chalk
Okay.
it, shoot 3 or 4 shots.
It
chalk it.
is more expensive per cube, but it does save you money because of how often you have to apply it.
Yeah.
So, question 12. Any pre-game or post-game rituals that you do every time before or after you play?
Pre-game, not post-game, but pre-game, I gotta shoot 3 to 4 games. Just let me shoot around. I don't care if it's practice. I don't care if it's what's it called?
Just running a rack or two.
Yeah, running the rack or two.
Just getting it stroked.
I've got to get him in.
Yeah.
I have to get him in. I'm always 30 minutes, early just to get a few in, because if I don't, I'm just like, fuck, the first 2 games, I'm like, that was my practice.
Yeah, I'm not a cold player either, so I totally get it. I'm the exact same way. If we got to play at 6, I'm there at 4:30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna just hammer balls for an hour and a half, but I'm gonna shoot a little bit. Talk to people, relax a little bit, come back, shoot a little bit, get that rhythm going.
Just get it going.
Yeah, I like that. All right, question 13. Other than your team, what other local team is your favorite team to hang around with, shoot racks with, play against, however you want to look at it.
Well, it's about the competition to me.
Yeah.
That I decide, like, who do I want to play with or play. It is my brother's team.
Yeah.
It is my sister's team. And I say those two for I say my sister's team more specifically because my nephew, I feel, is kind of scared of me. I want to teach him a lesson.
I like that.
And my brother's team, because I want to let my brother know, and I want me to know that I can keep up with him. Like I've said, it's not about winning all the time. It's like, can I keep up with you, right?
Yeah.
So for my brother, I want to show him that I can keep up with him, if not beat him, because I have beat him. And when we're just messing around. And my nephew, I want to show him a little thing or two.
I like that. I like that.
Well, be careful because he come to me and asked me here a couple of days or a couple of weeks ago that when am I going to be on the show? So yeah, here we go. Let's
y'all make sure to mention that I said that.
Oh, I did. You saw me right, and I'm making my notes. We're fixing to stir the pot a little bit.
All right, so we've got 2 left. The one that I just added, and then and then one more. So I'm going to ask the one I just added first because I always close with this other question. So the next question is, what is your favorite song to listen to while you play?
Oh.
Like you say you put your jams on. What is it?
Yeah.
What's your jams?
So, he knows it. I think he actually mentioned it just real quick off the cuff.
Yeah.
Coheed and Cambria.
Okay.
The band.
It's a fucking rock band. I love them. I've seen them. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
My favorite singer is Chris Cornell.
Okay.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace, brother.
Yeah.
Facts.
But that's what I listen to. Now I'll go heavier than that. Some other bands that I know, but
I'm in.
yeah. But man, just put on some fucking rock for me, and I'm good.
Good to go. All right, last question, and we'll be done with the hot seat. Open or closed bridge? How do you shoot?
Oh,
The hardest question.
so it depends on the shot.
Okay, what would be a determining factor? Let's do this.
So
you got wide open table. You can put your hand down.
75%.
Uh-huh.
Closed.
Closed. Okay.
Closed bridge.
Open table.
The charger.
So
Take that.
So the other shot
Your phone.
is: am I on the rail? Closed. Am I braking? Closed-ish. What do you call if you're just keeping him in place on the brake?
I would still consider that closed bridge.
Closed?
If you've got your fingers over the cue and wrapped on the rail.
on the rail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Closed bridge.
Yeah, I would consider that closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Closed bridge.
Yeah.
But I'm not up against the
Right.
tip.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I break that way too. I'm about a diamond up and a diamond over,
Yep,
and
that's exactly what I do
yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
I'll do that right there, and don't do that. That doesn't. I hope the camera goes.
Oh, it caught it.
It did not.
It got it.
Camera wasn't on me.
But anyways, but
The footage is
there. If I'm actually shooting a soft shot, like I'm just going for a defense or just shooting it real soft, I'll actually do open. If I'm
I could see that.
if I'm trying to be more precise and give it, a bit more, I'll do closed.
Okay.
That's a big determining factor for me. If I'm trying to position, it's closed because I'm trying to be more precise and giving it, I want to position it right.
Right.
But if I'm just going to ease it in, it's an open bridge for me.
All right. Well, sir, you have survived the hot seat.
Give us one more whistle.
That was the hot seat. I'm gonna go ahead and ask the last question right now, because we're gonna get into Bird and Byron's segment. They do the NFL picks. You're more than welcome to sit and give us your opinion on that too. But before we do that, who would you like to see in the hot seat right there next?
Well, I'm going to throw a name out there and tell me if he's been here or not. Has Matt Baye been here?
He actually was a co-host at one time, but you know what? I don't think he's ever been in the hot
He's never
seat.
been in the hot seat.
He needs to be here.
He needs to be.
That said, my fucking brother needs to be here too.
Oh, I agree.
I'm
But
calling that
this
out.
ain't your show, though.
I'm calling him out before Matt, but I want to fucking see him here.
All right.
That's a good answer. Like I
Oh,
said,
and because you mentioned it, I want to see my little fucking nephew here.
Yeah.
that's gonna happen sooner than later. We have it's gonna be next year, obviously, because we only have a few more weeks in this month. But I don't want to give any spoiler alerts. But our next week, if you're watching streaming, I done lost the stream numbers, but if you're watching, next week's episode is going to be freaking epic. I'm not going to give away who's going to be here, but it is somebody that I've been out for a while. And she,
I know.
she, and I will give you that, is coming with a purpose. Okay. So I can't wait. I can't wait for that. But yes, Antonio is definitely set up.
In the
already
mix.
set up.
He's in the
He's
mix.
set up. Which, like I was telling Byron a while ago, we were saying that he's quiet. He's a young man.
Oh yeah.
He's got his head on straight and he's super fucking quiet.
Oh yeah.
So I like to see how this episode's gonna
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way when Houston came on. I was like, let's see if I can get him to say something.
Just to say
Just
something.
say something.
And we were able to
Yeah, we
get an
got-
episode
we
out
got
of that.
Houston going.
So that was pretty cool. But
Who's your favorite person, Houston? Everybody.
Yeah, I like them all, dog. I like them all.
Shout out to Houston, though. He's a good guy.
I love Houston.
Yep, he was.
I still to this day give him a hard time for leaving my
Yeah.
team.
Who's your favorite team? I get along with everybody.
Yeah. Except for me, because you left.
Well, I want to say this. Congratulations to Byron. You said you finally took the lead in the NFL pick thing.
I certainly
So,
did.
with that being said, it is time for the weekly picks. What's the overall numbers right now?
The overall.
I can tell you.
Oh, you probably can, because
I got it. Yeah, I know.
you're not winning
For the
right
first
now.
time?
For the first time, it is 109 Byron, 108 Bird.
Nice.
That is correct.
Nice.
He got that. He got his 2 points last week, and
You did not.
I didn't by a mile.
Yeah.
I picked the Commanders to upset the Vikings.
It was 31-0.
Yeah, 31 to
Vikings.
0.
So we'll start with this before I get started. Do you watch football? Do you want to participate?
I watch football when I decide to, so no.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna make a statement, okay?
Okay.
Make a statement about NFL, right? We're
Sure.
talking about NFL here. Those fucking the pinche Cowboys.
The pinche cowboy.
They're killing me, bro.
Cowboys. Prenda la vela. You know what it
Prenda la
is.
vela.
You know
Light a candle.
Cowboys fans out there. Prenda la vela for those ways.
I want to uppercut them sometimes, bro.
Oh yeah.
I really
oh yeah.
do.
No, we all know. We all know.
But I've been a fan since '81, so I can't back out now.
I grew up on them, so what do you want me to do?
I ain't no fair weather man.
You know, you talk about people who change teams and they're like, oh, bandwagoners. You know what? Pinche puros Cowboys. That's for me all my life. I grew up on them. Now, why do I change?
All right, here we go. Our host has stepped out for a second to do some things out in the hallway. So if the audio messes up right now, blame it on Center.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put Bird here. I'm going to put me here, and we're going to start with game one.
Oh, do you want to put him on there?
No, he said he.
Why can't I guess?
You can guess
See,
if you want to.
that's what I
Okay,
guess.
all right. I'm gonna put you on here.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying you only watch when you want to, so you
Oh, that's
didn't
right.
want to.
That's
Okay.
exactly.
Oh, he
what-
wants
the
to now?
statement is
Okay.
correct, but you know.
All right, I'm ready then. Let's go. All right, here we go. So, first game up.
Raiders, Eagles. Eagles are favored by 12.5 in this game.
I'm gonna take Eagles. You know
Eagles.
me. I'm an Eagles fan. So
I'm about statistics.
plus, I think
I'll throw a
Geno
gamble
Smith
out
is
there.
out again.
Chino Smith is out. I didn't even know.
Yeah, Chino.
And he's grabbage, by the way.
Yeah. Well, look at his coach. Pete Carroll sucks.
You don't love Pete Carroll, dude? Just yesterday, you were saying, man, I hope Pete Carroll's at the Eagles in the next couple of years.
Yeah. If that happens, I will become a Cowboys fan.
What I think could potentially be one of the more... Oh, he's locked up.
Would you be my neighbor?
Now it's time to feed the fish. All right, here we go. What I think could be one of the more interesting games of the weekend, regardless of record, is Lions-Rams, with the Rams favored by 6.
Oh, that is going to be a really good game.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. It's going to be a really good game. Lions and Rams favored by 6.
Mm-hmm.
Game's in L.A.
The game is in L.A.
Who lives in LA?
The Rams.
I'm going to go with the Rams.
I will also go with the Rams. That defense is amazing, and Detroit's defense is garbage.
Yeah, because they have the mustaches, right?
No, that's Tech.
Oh, that's it.
And their defense is magnificent.
Yes, it is.
Almost as good as the Mustangs.
I had to throw that out there.
All right, so far we're all in agreement. Eagles, Rams. Next game up, which I also think is going to be another good game. Bills Patriots in Foxborough, with the Bills favored by 1.5.
I'm going to go for the underdog, whoever the underdog is.
The Patriots.
I'm also going to pick the Patriots. I think the Bills are on a decline right now, which I hate to see. But Drake May, quarterback for the Patriots, is playing out of his mind. The Patriots have the best rush defense in the league. Stopping the run. I mean, it's number 1 in the league. And
Yeah.
Which they're going to need against James Cook.
Yeah. And James Cook is there.
James
But
Cook.
I will say Josh Allen's throwing the ball to his tight ends now that they're all healthy. But I'll still take the Patriots.
Yeah, because they're healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
I'll
what
still,
I was
I'll still take the Patriots.
I'm gonna say this. I am also taking the Patriots, but you pronounce it incorrectly. It's actually pronounced Drake May.
Drake May.
Yeah. So
See, I was.
He's
gonna
so good, you say it
something.
twice.
yeah, that's exactly right.
I was just, I wanted to be respectful. I was like, no, he probably doesn't know.
Well, I appreciate you letting me correct him. I think he'll take it a little better. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Next game up. Ravens-Bengals, with Baltimore favored by 2.5 in Cincinnati.
Wait, you're going to have to explain that to me.
2.5, like 2.5 points.
Ravens, Bengals, in some place
In Cincinnati, where
So
the Bengals play.
Where the Bengals play.
Bengals play in Cincinnati.
Yeah, and they're playing the Ravens, but they're playing the Ravens at their home in Cincinnati, and the Ravens are still the ones favored by 2.5.
Go Bengals.
Ravens. I'm going to go with the Ravens.
Okay.
I'm going with the Ravens.
Go Bengals.
Yeah.
Go Bengals.
I feel like they're going to fly.
I'm gonna go with the upset on this one. I'm gonna take the Bengals.
Love you, bird.
The only reason being is Baltimore's defense isn't that good. Joe Burrow's back. Yes, T. Higgins is out, but you got another solid wide receiver who can get separation on that terrible defense.
Yep.
Yes, both teams have terrible defenses, but Lamar Jackson is not playing like Lamar Jackson right now.
He is not, and it was relevant in our game.
And they are refusing to give the ball to Derrick Henry for some reason.
I don't understand that either.
Because the reason being is
fumbling
they
a lot.
fumbled. He started off like his first 3 games were like he blew up. Like you were like, this is the Derrick Henry that like everybody knew and everybody grew up watching, and then all of a sudden he fumbled everything.
For about 3 weeks.
Well, I think it's
we're
still
week
in his
14.
head. I think it's even still in his
I
head.
get it, but we're in week 14 and he hasn't fumbled since.
I got a
Sir.
question. Could it be the gloves?
I don't think
No.
Derrick Henry wears them.
No, I don't think so.
His hands
No,
are so
no.
massive, I don't think he needs
So
them.
And he's a
everybody,
he's a 6'3" running back that weighs what, 235
or the
pounds?
lack
Yeah.
of.
He's about 235.
Yeah.
As a running back?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
235, 236.
Yeah,
He could
my man.
he could palm a basketball, and he's a running back. So that's freaky. Okay. Well, so are you taking that as your upset pick?
The Bengals, yes.
Okay. All right.
If they do, it would be an upset pick. Not for
So-
me, but
So honestly, I actually am taking the Bengals as well, but I'm not making that my upset pick.
Wow.
So
Time out.
yes,
What is an upset?
if we pick somebody that's favored to lose, if we pick them to win the game and they actually win, we get a bonus
That's a
point
bonus
for that.
point.
Okay, now I know.
Okay, so next game up, Jets Jaguars in Jacksonville. Duval.
Damn.
Favored by 13.5 for the Jaguars.
The Jaguars. 'Cause stats fucking say it.
I'm taking the Jaguars as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, same.
And the Duval actually sold it like
Yeah.
cherry on top.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that is,
that's Duval County is where they play
but
in Florida.
Okay,
So-
I've never been. So
And now we come to the game that I believe is going to be my upset pick.
okay,
Chargers Chiefs in Kansas City
Are Chiefs favored?
by 6 points.
The Chiefs are favored by 6
Yep.
against one of the number 2 teams.
So you're thinking Mahomes is going to get his head out of his...
No, I think
No,
the Chargers are going to win.
I think Byron's going to get 2 points off of that.
Yep.
You think so?
yes.
I
Who's
mean,
favored to win?
Kansas is like, it's not Kansas.
Oh, they're not in Kansas
They're not,
anymore.
no, I'm saying,
Yeah.
but Bazinga. But
Yeah.
Kansas, I mean, they're actually showing that they're mortal.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. Their defense is trash.
Mhm.
They got Chris Jones and yeah, I'm done.
And we're
I'm
getting,
done.
and we're
And
getting,
he's not even playing that well.
Nope.
and we're getting the weekly Kelsey helmet toss
Yep.
here as of
Yeah.
right
You're
now.
getting a lot of
of
the reason, like, Patrick Mahomes had 4 interceptions. Who did they play last week?
The Texans.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes threw 4 interceptions with 0 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And 3 of those interceptions were not Mahomes' fault.
Nope. Nope.
One of them was Travis Kelce.
Yep.
He basically
Went right
gave
out
the
of his
defender
hands.
the ball.
It went right out of his hands. He popped it up in the air
It
for the
hit
guy
him
to
in the
come.
hands. It hit Travis Kelce in the hands, and he went, "Here you go."
Yeah.
Basically gave the defender the ball.
Is he still engaged because of that?
I'm sure for now there will be a breakup song about it at the end of the season.
Yeah. Oh, there's a wedding date
Anyways.
set. They have a wedding
Sorry.
date set.
It's like
Who's favored to win? Again, I'm pausing.
the favored to win is the Chiefs by 6. I'm picking the Chargers.
I want to go with you on that pick because I did watch that guy, the Mahomes guy.
Yeah.
The Mahomie.
I am enjoying this episode so much. It's like Sheldon Cooper picking football. This is what
I want to do that, but I am going to stay with the Chiefs.
All right.
because you're in love with.
I'm going Chargers.
Yeah. Good call.
Said the guy in the red, the Texas Tech shirt.
Hey,
I am surprised.
I love to see
am
Patrick
surprised.
Mahomes' success.
I
Don't
know,
get me wrong.
I don't know if you knew this, but he doesn't play for Tech anymore. He plays for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Oh, you go. Okay.
He's not doing great.
Did you hear that?
And that's one thing is like, you know, I'll root for like specific players to be successful, but if they're playing against my team,
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care about your feelings.
you know, in the Super Bowl this past year, was I rooting for Patrick Mahomes? No, I'm rooting for the Eagles.
Yeah.
There's my team, and I want to bury Mahomes.
You better stand with that, Vince.
Absolutely, my boy.
So, speaking of hurt feelings, it may be about to happen.
Uh-oh.
But
Miami.
I would be remiss if I did not mention that this past week in the NFL was the first time in fantasy football history that one player lost 4 points on a single play. Anybody want to know who it was?
I know.
You know.
who it was.
You know who it was.
You can ask them.
Hold
too.
on. Likely.
No.
No.
No. Other team.
Unlikely.
You're correct on
Correct.
the bird team.
It was unlikely. It was definitely unlikely. Because here's why.
It was a bird team.
Here's
It was
what-
a bird team.
here's what happened.
Ravens.
Jalen Hurts threw an interception,
Oh.
recovered the fumble, and then fumbled again,
Again.
and lost 4 points on one play.
I forgot about that.
Oh. Well, that's dumb.
Too entertaining. Too entertaining.
Now I will finish that whole statement.
Up high. Let's zoom it in there.
I still represent right here.
just so everyone
There you go,
knows,
Rock. There you go,
Yeah,
Rock.
there
You
you
see
go,
it, Rock?
Rocky.
the entire city of Philadelphia blames Kevin Petullo.
I still
So here's the thing. I will
Did Jalen
finish.
Hurts have a bad game? Yes.
Yeah.
But I still blame. Through this season, I blame our offensive coordinator.
I'll be honest with you. Jalen Hurts had a terrible game.
Oh, he did.
However, Dak Prescott gets the award for no matter what he does, his team still lose because we got blown out by 14 points by the Lions. So a little bit of bad for both of us. Okay, that was just too much of an interesting fantasy football fact to ignore. Okay.
Oh yeah, well, not only that, because it was at the
And it was a dig at the Eagles. Yeah.
And Kyle Pitts. I don't know if y'all have seen my Facebook recently. I'm so mad.
Yeah. Hey, guess who has Kyle Pitts on his team?
You do?
This guy.
This guy.
The dude, I'll explain to you. The guy, Kyle Pitts, tight end for the Falcons, has one touchdown all season.
All season.
All season.
He
One
plays
touchdown.
He plays what position?
He's a tight end for
tight end.
the Falcons. He has one touchdown all season. I go into the playoffs. First round, I posted on my Facebook. First round of the playoffs, I'm playing this guy who has Kyle Pitts. I'm like, oh, I'm safe with that. And he's even questionable. He only has one touchdown all season. The dude drops 3 touchdowns for 166 yards and 11 receptions. He drops 45 points on one player who hasn't done anything all season. And it happens to be the first round of the playoffs against yours truly.
Right.
It's also the first round of the
I
playoffs
hate
for me,
fantasy.
and I'm ahead by 65 points because of that guy.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
know.
very much.
I hate fantasy football.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all. Do you have something?
we got a couple more left. All right, so next game up, the Browns playing
Charger.
the Bears in Chicago, and the Bears are favored by 7.5.
I'm going to take the Bears.
So 7.5 is the Bears.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
All right.
I'm guessing you're also taking the
The
Bears.
Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Myles Garrett and Quinshon Judkins, and that is all.
I think Myles Garrett goes somewhere else next season.
I think so too. He should if he's smart. Now, one that actually could turn out to be fairly interesting.
I'm gonna run that real quick. But on the last pick,
Uh-huh.
if it's more than 3, then I'll take the one that's favored. If it's less than 3, I'm gonna take
The underdog?
Yeah.
Got you.
I'll be
Hey, I've
right
Got
back.
you. All right. Damn those Modelos.
Just go right through you, don't they?
You don't buy them, you rent them.
All right.
And then they turn into Bud Light.
Nice. Cheers.
Run,
Sorry, Vanessa.
run them through again, and it turns into Michelob Ultra. All right, here we go. Commanders Giants in New York. Giants favored by 2.5. And he said less than 3. He's taking the underdog, so he's got Commanders.
This is a tough one.
I think I would go with the Commanders.
The Commanders just got smoked by the Vikings.
By 9.
So with more incentive.
And Marcus Mariota is actually playing pretty decent. And McLaren's back. But their defense is still bad. Give me the Giants.
I got the Giants as well. I already wrote it down. What could be the Unk story of the year? The Indianapolis Colts, most likely going to be led by 44-year-old Phillip Rivers,
Rivers.
against probably the second hottest team, if not the hottest team in the NFC, in the Seahawks, playing in Seattle, with Seattle favored by 13.5.
Yeah, I think Seattle, because has he had enough time to oil can himself?
He hasn't even been there a week.
He's a he's a grandfather.
Yes, he is, with 10 children.
Yeah, he's got
Get the
enough.
fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
he's got enough to start his own football team.
Yeah,
Holy
he's got an
shit.
entire offensive unit.
My dude, give her a break, brother. Holy hell.
I'm taking Seattle.
Yep.
Sam Darnold's gonna. Plus, I think the Colts just lost their big cornerback recently, Sauce Gardner.
Yeah. They got rid of a offensive weapon in Adonai Mitchell, who went to the Jets and promptly dropped like 2 tutties and about 120 yards.
Well, what sucks for me is like I had Rashid Shaheed.
Yep.
And he was on the Saints.
Yep.
He wasn't doing a whole lot this season, but he's a solid wide receiver.
He is.
So he went to Seattle, and I put him on my bench because he still has to learn a new system. First game,
He broke off like 16.5 points.
it was a punt return for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
100 yards. 100-yard punt return for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I was like, he was on my bench.
Right.
All right.
I think that was kind of going to be kind of like when Love came to Pittsburgh to face off another grandfather.
Here's another interesting game. Packers-Broncos in Denver.
Ooh.
Green Bay favored by 2.5.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
Yeah.
Can I change my upset?
Packers.
You should have done your homework.
Packers who? Packers against who?
Packers-Broncos. The Broncos are 11-2. The Packers are 9-3-1. You're welcome,
And
Dallas.
The Packers are favored.
Packers
Wow.
are favored by
That is
2.5.
fucking shocking.
In Denver?
In Denver.
In Denver, Mile High. Remember, the elements is fucking crazy over there. It's
No,
different.
not only is it December,
Yeah.
but it's 5,200 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the underdog. This is my underdog. And the only reason I know who Denver Broncos are is because of the airport with that horse that killed the guy that made it.
Mm-hmm.
You know that guy?
Oh, there's like conspiracy theories about Denver's airport.
Yeah.
If you've ever like looked into it, it's like creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with the underdog on this one. This is my underdog.
I'm going to take the Broncos.
I would too. That's actually a good choice.
I'm taking the Broncos as well.
Sorry, Matt Ryan.
I think the Broncos defense is just
I think Matt knows.
the Broncos defense is just that good. They really
They're
are.
so good. And they haven't changed since last year, which is crazy to me.
Got Nick Bonito. All right. Next game
I
up.
wish that was on camera. Do that again.
Nick Bonito.
Thank you.
But you
He's
said
gotta do the lean
said
back.
the other team is favored, right?
The other team is favored
Packers are
with them.
favored.
at Mile High
I'm
Stadium.
going to go with
Yeah.
them.
All right. So next game up. I can probably do this one pretty quick. Titans 49ers in San Francisco.
49ers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even say who the fuck is
You need
tied
to-
to the other team.
I'll go 49ers.
Titans have won what? One game?
Two.
this season? Two.
Dude, they went and they hired coaches and cheerleaders,
And they're terrible.
thinking that they had a chance. I mean,
So
they
bad.
keep it up alive.
The Titans are the worst team in the NFL.
Well, when you got fucking King Henry running, and I think you said it last episode.
They had Derrick Henry and A.J. Brown at the same time.
And they said, let's get rid of both of them.
The same year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's get rid of both of them.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Just for
Genius.
posterity's sake, San Francisco is favored by 12.5.
They should be favored by
San
more.
Francisco.
Yeah, I think it should be 30,
I'll do
honestly.
that one.
They
I don't know
won
who
and they
they're
haven't
playing,
even left the
but-
fucking airport.
So, next one up. Panthers Saints in New Orleans. Carolina only favored by 2.5.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
Panthers, Saints, and where?
In New Orleans, where the
Orleans?
Saints play, yeah.
Isn't that your team?
No,
No, he's the
Steelers.
Steelers.
I think you already did mine.
Mm-mm.
You haven't?
Nope.
I'm
You're
gonna
you're
go-
the Monday night game
Which
this week.
one?
I'm gonna go with the favored ones in their hometown. Right? Is
No,
that right?
the Panthers are favored, but they're playing in New Orleans.
No, I'm gonna go with New Orleans.
New Orleans? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
I'm
I
gonna
got
go.
2.5.
I'm gonna go
yesterday.
Panthers.
I went Panthers.
They're playing for a playoff
I
spot.
kind of
right
feel
now.
like
See,
you could
that's
flip
what
a
I was
point
thinking,
on that
but
one.
then I was like, what if they lose?
Yeah, it's not going to be good. Now another one that should be an easy pick, but honestly, after last week, maybe a little bit more confusing than I expected. Vikings, Cowboys in Dallas. Dallas favored by 5.5.
I'm going Dallas.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna also go Dallas.
Yeah.
I
think the Vikings got lucky last week. To be honest,
I think
JJ McCarthy's gonna get right back to throwing 12 feet over
who's
his
their
wide
QB?
receivers.
9. JJ McCarthy. Who, by the way, did win a national championship with Michigan before he got drafted, but hasn't done jack squat.
See, that's what I was gonna say too.
He had one good game
Didn't do
last week.
anything.
and That was
Didn't
it.
do anything.
Nothing.
He's also been hurt.
I don't think everybody's on this earlier.
And the last game, the Monday night game this week, Dolphins Steelers in Pittsburgh. Surprisingly, Pittsburgh only favored by 3.
I can see it.
Pittsburgh. I'm gonna go
I can see
Pittsburgh
it
on
now.
that one. Yeah.
I'm going to take Pittsburgh just because Pittsburgh has the better defense.
I'm sorry.
I will say that 3.5 is a good line because Achin is playing out of his mind.
Did you say Asian?
Achan, yeah, Devin Achan.
Achan.
Yeah.
I thought you said Asian.
No.
That's racist.
No,
No, I think he's black.
he is black. He's a running back for the Dolphins. He's playing
it's like,
phenomenal
okay.
football
He is playing out of his
on a
mind.
terrible team.
Yes, he was actually cooked out of PF Chang's when they drafted him out.
Okay.
He was a sous chef
He
when
was
they
a
met him.
sous and so now he's a NFL player. Yeah.
All right, well, picks are in, boys. So do you play that one out, or are we done?
Well,
I have a question.
yeah,
Yes.
we can actually
How,
go back.
how do
to,
I know if I won?
We will be tallying this up at the end of the week, and we will announce it on the next week's show. So you have to listen to the show.
Yeah.
I can listen to the show. That's fine. I'll put it on the background. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. I mean, don't pay attention to it. Just kind of,
I'm gonna play it.
just kind of glance every once
Just
in a
gonna
while.
play
Did I win? Did I win?
Yeah, all you gotta do is say, "Hey Zeke, you won."
I definitely will. If
I
you
think
win.
there's only been one listener that has beaten us.
Ethan.
Ethan.
Yep.
Ethan.
Yeah,
BJ
Ethan,
Ethan,
Ethan
right?
is the only listener that's
He did
beaten
it.
us.
Well, that was because he came in super focused, and then I got a contact super focus,
Yeah.
so I can understand.
Yeah.
Well, if,
And he loves fantasy football, so he's all over the stats like we are.
yeah, I was about to say if anybody knows more about the NFL than me, it would be Ethan.
Yeah.
Now, all around sports, I could beat Ethan, but NFL, I think he could beat me.
I feel like I got a pretty good shot at that one too.
Yeah.
NFL wise, not all around. I don't come close to you all around because
Yeah.
I don't watch as much sports as you.
You and Ethan are pretty close with the NFL.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to baseball, basketball,
Yeah, you got
and
me beat all day long.
hockey, I mean,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
All right, so before we end this segment, if
Yeah.
we're about to end it, I need to tell you a story about fantasy football.
Please do.
Ready?
oh yeah,
First year in. This is what 2006. No, 2007, 2008, 2008. I'm working at Wells Fargo. I'm in the call center.
the big building, or
Yeah, the one right here off of the West Loop.
oh okay,
The
is
call
that where Scott Rankin works?
I don't know. If it's
No,
West
he
Loop.
works for AT&T.
No, he works for Wells Fargo.
Does he?
Yeah.
I thought he worked for AT&T.
I worked there in
Oh,
2008
oh, okay.
to 2011. Something like that. 2012.
I think he was a supervisor there for a while.
Well, we're not talking about
Yeah.
that.
Anyways,
Oh shit! No,
There
it goes.
it
There it
goes.
goes. There it goes.
Okay, so I'm working there, right? And one of my best friends, his name is
I
Michael.
wonder why that happened.
Michael Olivares, Mo, I call him, right? He was like, Zeke, join our fantasy football team. And this is just an in-office thing. And I'm like, I don't fucking watch football. I was like, I watch
As we
the
can
Dallas-
tell by this episode.
I was like, I watch it when we decide to have a barbecue, but other than that,
Yeah.
So he was like, no, just it's fine. It's just when you know the player, it's only I forgot what they said, $25-$30 or whatever it was back then.
that's a standard kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, cool. Joined it, whatever. I'm gonna tell you the end of the season. I was like, at the end of the season, I was like, I forgot if I was like second place, third place, somewhere around there. Ended up pretty high, right? For like a team, like 10 people being in it or whatever. Did pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Back to day one. Hey, it's draft day. Cool. This is how you do it, Zeke. You're going to see a list of players and you're going to fucking pick your players and stuff like that. So I did research. I was like, you know, I'm a competitive guy. I'm doing some research. I'm like, these
Like,
are
I may not know
fucking-
about football, but I'm going to win this.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm going to do some research. I'm going to look up stats and blah, 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 blah. So we get there. And you know how it's a draft, right?
Yeah.
It goes around the circle, blah, blah, blah.
State trophy.
Right. The first round goes around. Cool. Second round goes to Zeke. Zeke fucking picks a player, and we're in a chat, like in a fucking text message chat thing. And then I see all these fucking LOL. What the fuck are you doing, Zeke? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, what the fuck? This guy was amazing. I was like, I have no idea why nobody was picking him. Guess what Zeke found out?
He's on injured reserve.
Suspended.
He is
Died.
retired. And I was like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. But I was like, why the fuck is this guy available to pick if he's fucking retired?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
This
shouldn't
is
be on
dumb.
the list.
This
Yeah.
is stupid. This is why I fucking hate this.
What year was it?
I'm
2008.
gonna say 2008 or 2009.
What position?
I don't fucking know, dude. We were in the second round.
I was going to
probably
see if I
a
can get
running
like
back.
who it
It
was.
was like a running back or somebody or something like that.
It's 12 years ago, man.
But that shows you how much
Jamal Charles.
I didn't fucking know. And I was like, this guy's amazing. Why nobody's picking him? But I fucking picked him. And then I fucking get LOLs and all this shit in the fucking text group. And I was like, you guys are fucking assholes for not telling me that you can pick a fucking retired
He was the Andre at that point
Yeah,
from the league.
yeah.
It's like, I've done my research. You just drafted
Yeah.
a kicker
So,
in the first round.
so that happens. Fast forward into this session, right? I'm fucking, like, I'm in the top, whatever, right? But what I hated about doing this, and I did this for 2 years, I fantasy football for 2 fucking years. I hated having to wake up and fucking doing my research and reading all these articles and figuring out who's
Who's
in
playing,
here,
who's
playing,
not, yeah.
when I don't fucking watch.
Like, I don't want to watch football, but I'm not losing.
See, that's my favorite part is like reading like, all right, where's your injury? Have you practiced? Like,
Yeah.
Do I need to call Adam Scheffler? on
Yeah, are we
this?
doing soft tissue? What kind of injury are we doing?
Yeah.
I hate it. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking waste my mornings anymore on the weekend and fucking researching when I don't watch football that much. So I was like, fuck it, I'm out.
I get it.
Anyways, that's my fantasy football.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever drafted a retired player, but I have drafted a player that was on the PUP list at the beginning of the season without knowing.
That is why I was laughing this whole time during y'all's NFL segment, because and you just proved it. I said it's like watching Sheldon Cooper doing his picks.
Yeah.
He went and found the science behind it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But I did, like I said, I did fucking good. I did my research. I just got up every morning and I read news articles and I read all this shit and I was like, this is not how I want to fucking waste my time. Not a waste of time to those who enjoy it.
Yeah.
But, you know.
If you don't enjoy it. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I watch football regardless, so I might as well have something to do.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
entertained by this game, and I have no dog in this fight.
I don't even know what's going on over here.
I'm just rooting for Stephen F. Austin because they're from Texas.
Sweet.
I was honestly rooting for Montana State just because of their logo is like really cool.
Well, this has been Off the Rail. I want to thank Zeke. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Zeke.
It was very entertaining. Yep. Like I said, we got a next couple of weeks. I'm actually happy to say that instead of me having to go out and scout for these guests, these people have actually come and said, "Hey, I want to be on your episode." I also want to say the girls will be back. I've been asked. I've been asked by a lot of people. The girls will be back. As a matter of fact, they're going to start off 2026.
That's right. First show of the year.
So looking forward to that. Like I mentioned earlier, the next episode, please tune in because This one's going to be a good one. Again, I want to thank my partners, Bird, Mr. Byron.
My man.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, the listeners. Thank you, Lubbock, for your support. Remember, we are all here because we're not all there. Thank you.
Later.